y'all. Back with another Magnus Answers. This one's a little bit longer than the other one, but looked like something I might want to answer. So let's see here. It says, I would like to get your opinion on a particular problem that I've been having some difficulty trying to understand myself. I have been seeing a girl for the last 2.5 months or so, and I have come to really like this girl. However, there are times when I feel my feelings are wavering. I've tried to explain to my closest friend that there are times when I feel empty, for lack of a better explanation to my feelings. I've used the analogy that if she and I were two separate glasses of water, her glass would be overflowing with water representing her love for me, whereas me, it would be a slow drip. They believe it's the natural feeling or doubt or uncertainty that most relationships experience in their early stages. Though that is a possibility, I also think that there is a part of me that wants to think that I could be out with anyone else, that I could be exploring my options. I can already tell he's just not as invested in this as she is.
Yeah.
This is great. This girl is funny, intelligent, great, all around good person, and great match for me. However, along with my friend's concept of uncertainty, sorry, Lucky's whining in the background, I think part of my concern is an undying fear of what may be, and that might attribute to some past relationships ending on not the best circumstances. Though I value my friend's options immensely, I would like to hear your perspective on this matter. I hope that this reaches you and that you continue to grow and thrive as you continue your journey to 1 million subscribers. Woo.
Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah. So, I'll go first this time. I think that you're not as invested in this. There's a book out there for girls called He's Just Not That Into You.
Didn't they make that a movie too?
I think so.
Yeah.
And you're I feel as though that's kind of you. You know, she's just all into you, and you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't know if you're kind of like, could I do better, or do you want to date other girls? Because if you're feeling like that, I mean, you basically said it.
Yeah.
You know, that you think about, you want to explore your options. That means, you're not into her. That's the reason why. Because trust me, when you're into somebody, you're all about them. You know what I mean? And let's see, you said she's great and everything, but also you said past relationships ending on not the best circumstances. So you could be fearful also. You could be afraid of showing love or affection toward her, even though you know how great she is, because you're afraid that she's going to hurt you. What you think, Jackson?
I completely agree with everything that you're saying. It sounds like he is worried that it's going to end like all the other ones, so he's not investing as much time as she is into it. Or maybe he's just not ready for what she's looking for. So it might be a conversation you guys need to have.
Yeah. You might want to sit down and talk to her and, talk to her about how you feel, how you might not be sure or whatever. But actually, you might want to actually open up to her and, maybe tell her what you've been through and stuff like that, so that she's got it in her head, like, don't do this. Women tend to do that more, I think. Like, I always hear about women telling, like, yeah, when I first got with him, I sat him down and I told him what other men did. He turned around and did the same damn thing,
Yeah.
It doesn't happen all the time, but, it lays the groundwork for so that she knows what you expect from a relationship. One way to keep a relationship from ending badly is communication. As long as you communicate your feelings properly, usually things aren't a surprise or a huge, you know what I mean? Because if you're talking to each other, you saw it coming, and it's usually like a mutual split, or if not, it's kind of like an understanding split at least. You get what I'm saying? So, that's I think you need to have a conversation with her and lay your feelings on the line, kind of how you feel. Let her lay hers, and then you make a decision from there. If you want to date other girls, go ahead and do it. But don't drag her along, you know what I'm saying? Letting her think that she's in this fully committed relationship when you're just like, I wonder what Stacy's doing while I'm eating this dinner with you. You know what I mean? If you're thinking like that she's all in, it's not fair to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
All right. Miss Jackson isn't as talkative as she normally is. Maybe we need to be doing a reaction video.
Yes, I want to do something fun.
This wasn't fun, helping this young man?
I feel sad for him because it's a rough choice to make, and
That's
it's a
true.
rough choice for her, and it's sad. But you have to talk because it's not going to go well if you don't drag it out either way. So
Yeah.
have that conversation.
Have it. 1 million subscribers. Woo!
I'm not doing it.
Do it.
Abuse.
Do it. 1 million subscribers. Woo!